Jose Fermin.
The shortstop, number 15, Jose Fermin.
And that's how this game gets started. And the 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Up the middle. And there's one away. Nobody on with one out. Nelson Velazquez now at the plate. Showing some real power recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Swings through it. Got the batter swinging. Quick start this evening. 2 out in the top of the first. So up next, this one swung on. Hit very well. Way back there. Hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Tekoa Roby. Here's a deeper look. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. 1 out and the bases are empty. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. 2 hits in last night's game. Line, and that's a base knock. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, Jared Kelenic. And that's a base hit. And it hits the base of the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Beautiful swing there leads to the double. And the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. Tim Elko can't hold up, and that's a strike. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Not close with that one. Second and third here, 1 away. That misses. 2-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge K there. Next up for the Knights, Oliver Dunn. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Lays out, oh, it's off the glove. And they'll score first, it's 1-0. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Riku Nishida. Into center. Davis coming on this one. And makes the catch. That ends the Redbirds at the plate here in the second inning.
The left fielder, Mike Antico.
Just off the inside corner. And the count is 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Bases empty, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Jimmy Crooks. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. The windup and the pitch. Close, doesn't get the call. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
0-1.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Close, but ruled a ball. Runner at second here, and 1 away. Base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. Everything came together on that swing. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. There's a strike. That one inside. And that's ball 2. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. Here's the center fielder, Chase Davis. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. In the air to left. And it's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Fights it off, we'll see another. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Good eye there. That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Got the strikeout looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Everson Pereira. This one's smoked out to left. And there's 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out. And now, Dustin Harris. Swung on and pasted to deep right. He got every stitch of that ball, and it is out of here. Wastes no time on this one, and they add on. It's 2-0. He'll be proud of the swing he put on that one. That's one for the personal highlight reel. Caleb Bonnemer stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out and the base is empty. And that's outside. Now a fly ball to right center. Snags it on the run. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, William Bergoya. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. So digging in, Edgar Caro. Lined a single into center the last time up. Up the middle, Torres. In plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of this inning. At the plate, Brian Torres.
Ball, that's in.
That's a little bit low. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Memphis, Jose Fermin. 0 for 1 so far. Kelnick moving under this one. Gets there. Got it. And now the DH, Nelson Velazquez. Struck out swinging the first time. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. 2 away now. Stepping in, Matt Koperniak. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. And that's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Jared Kelnick. Fly ball, left field. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Towards first, Jordan. Steps on the bag. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Oliver Dunn. Reached on an infield single the first time. Popped up. And that'll do it. Top of the 4th inning with the Redbirds at the dish. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Antico, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2021. This one in the air to right, and a quick out number 1. Next up for the Redbirds, Jimmy Crooks. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
Ball 1.
The Knights leading by 2. Top half of the 4th. Just missed. The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. And that drops in for a strike. That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. Bergoya under it. And a couple of quick outs. Cesar Prieto will hit next. 1 for 1, single to left the first time through. This one ripped but foul to the right. The 0-1. There's a strike.
2.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back. The Knights at the plate here in the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, Riku.
If you're looking for a sweet treat at the ballpark here in Charlotte, I'm told the Sonker is absolutely delicious. It's a deep dish fruit pie with milk on the side. Yum. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Knights, Everson Pereira. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And a foul ball. Out in front, ripped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's ripped into right. 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion.
That's a ball.
This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. It's another long ball in this game. Second of the year. His second of the night. So 2 down. And now the shortstop, Caleb Bonnemer. Clips the corner. 0-1. It's ball one. That's some smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish him off. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Blaze Jordan. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. 0-2, and the delivery. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Close one, but doesn't get the call. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Pops it up, foul on the left side. And that is a foul ball. And now the 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Bash down the right side, but foul. Runner at first, nobody out. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. He hasn't leaned much on that pitch in this one, but it looks sharp. Really tough for hitters to think with him when he can dial up something random at any time. Here's the 1-2 offering. Lifted in the air, right field. Nishida should have this one. And makes the catch. Coming up to the dish for Memphis, Brian Torres. With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn to unless they get an especially hard ground ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So up next, Jose Fermin. Grounder to third. The throw to first. Out with room to spare. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Knights batting. That one rocketing towards left center. Should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. As soon as that one left. So they turn things over to the righty, Chris Roycroft, trying to strand the runner at second. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Edgar Caro. Singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2. In the air to center. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. That is a double play. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jared Kelnick. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's carrying. And that ball's out of here. It just clears the wall. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the next inning. Now up, Nelson Velazquez. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag at first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth. Bases empty, one away. Matt Koperniak, the next to hit.
Nope, that's down.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing lifted to left field. Harris under this one. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down now. Digging in for the Redbirds, Mike Antico. Ripped to third. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. In the air to center, Davis. Under it. And a quick out, number 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Riku Nishida digs in now.
Riku Nishida.
First pitch, that's in for a strike. Looper into right field. That one down for a hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Soft contact off the bat, but it counts just the same as a laser into the gap. You'll take a bloop hit off the end of the bat every time, just like you would a line drive. Sometimes that's the precursor to getting a great swing on the ball. Pop up, foul on the right side. Dives for it, got it, makes the play. Throws to second. Tag out trying to get back, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Jimmy Crooks getting ready to hit.
Jimmy Crooks.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Hard to pitch as well as he has in this game without throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, and he's up over 70% for the ball game. That's strong work. A new arm into the game, the righty, Tanner McDougal, trying to protect this lead. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust.
Ball in.
Missed inside with the curveball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Line drive.
Nope.
And
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Now the third baseman, Cesar Prieto. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. And that's a strikeout looking. 2 away now to start the 7th. Prieto disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. 2 away here, nobody on. Stepping to the plate for Memphis, Blaze Jordan.
Hey!
McDougal, 22 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2021.
Nope.
That one close, ruled a ball.
Ball upstairs.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Justin Brule. Manager playing the percentages here by bringing in the lefty arm against a left-handed batter. Oh, 1 now. That one hammered but pulled foul. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Bonnemer. Runner on the go. Fouled off left side. Nobody out and a runner at first. Runner goes again. In the air to the right. And makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, William Bergoya. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Runner at first, 1 away. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Edgar Caro. 1 for 3.
Edgar Caro.
Grounder to the left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Chase Davis now at the plate.
Chase Davis.
Close, doesn't get the call. That one misses low. Bash down the right side, but foul. That one's in there. And now 2-2. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. That one is foul. We'll see another. And pops it up. Bonnemer under it. 1 up, 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish for Memphis, Brian Torres. And that's a one-out single. Clearly was planning to swing at the first pitch. Aggressive approach.
Ball.
Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Got him. Now 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man on at first. Nelson Velasquez will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And it's even up.
Low.
He swings and fouls one off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Jared Kelnick digs in now. Swing and a drive. It's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. Second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. What a game he's having at the plate. Showing off some serious slugging ability. Now at the dish, Tim Elko.
Ball.
And a challenge from behind the dish. And that barely scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still one challenge left for him. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Belted deep to left center and gone. An absolutely titanic shot. Third home run of the season. And they add to the lead. Righty reliever out the pen. Scott blew it. Interesting to watch how the big deficit affects this relief outing. Oliver Dunn getting ready to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away. Next up, Riku Nishida.
The right fielder, number 13, Riku Nishida.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Out towards left center. And now 2 away. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter-second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Pereira in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. He was all over that one. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. And now it's going to be Dustin Harris. That ends the inning. But they had the power bats working this inning with 2 home runs leaving the yard. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We go to the 9th. Matt Koperniak getting ready to hit.
Matt Koperniak.
And this one lifted to left. Going back pretty deep. And a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Digging in for the Redbirds, Mike Antico. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. One out and the base is empty. And the 1-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. Ripped to third and caught. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. McDougal is just one strike away. High fly ball to right field. Nishida has a beat on it. And that'll do it. 6-0 is how this one ends. Thanks for tuning in and joining us for Minor League Baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, and we'll see you next time.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some...
Okay, all set to go. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Olsen. One pitch and one out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a high fly ball to left. White settles under this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Cole Reagans. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Acuna. Gets under it and pops it up. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first and very nicely done for the out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Foul ball there. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Salvi steps into the box now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Jonathan India, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now Isaac Collins. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Swings through that high fastball. And that's outside. And 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
That's out.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Left field, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
To short, could be 2. Witt over to first. And there's 2 away. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Eli White next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back at Truist Park, on to the 3rd inning. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next up for the Royals, Nick Lofton.
Yeah.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. At the plate, Michael Garcia.
Hey.
First and second, no outs here on opening day. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Witt in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Pasquantino in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. foul ball. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that is out of play.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Matt Olson digs in now. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls singing.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Acuna in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Broken bat, and it's popped up. That is the inning. Down in order. Back in Atlanta Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. The 0-1.
Ball down.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Two now. Swing and a bouncer. Farmer throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Jonathan India at the plate.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bouncer to second. Farmer sends it to first. Out on a bang play, but he made it close.
Really nice play there at second. He knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's a play that he's probably practiced thousands of times from growing up to batting practice and into these big league ball games. Really good job.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals go down 1-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Base hit, center field. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Riley swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. Golden opportunity right here. Hit weakly on the ground, and
foul.
it's just foul. That was close. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Oh, 1 down.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one fouled off. 1 away with a runner at third here on opening day.
Ball.
That one misses. Full count now. Kyle Farmer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Hard hit left side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In the air, right field. Reaching down and makes the grab.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Royals. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. In the air, left field. Collins on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 away now. Here is Matt Olson. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Matt Olson blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and now they're out front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 2 down. Here's Acuna now.
Ball. That's inside.
This to third. Garcia. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
No, inside.
And there's the one away. Here's Starling Marte.
Hey!
That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That was pretty nasty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. To the right side, Farmer. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Braves 3. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Drake Baldwin.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Marte under this one. Takes it in for the out. Here comes Austin Riley.
For the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Bullpen action for the Royals. Lucas Ursig, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Mears also getting ready. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and It's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Harris in the box again, takes a strike. On the ground, right side. And that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Out towards right center field. One up, one down. And now the DH, Jonathan India.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Next to hit, Isaac Collins. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Fouled off left side. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and Tyler Kinley comes on now, getting ready to make his season debut. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. So we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Ursig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Albies, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And a foul ball. One, 2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lofton settles under it, and there's 1 down. Kyle Farmer next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
White in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's a hit.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim. Now a fly ball to right center. And that'll do it. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, we go to the 8th. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. In there for strike 1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Hey! That's ball 2.
The Braves holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground right side. To second, but he beats the throw.
No, he did.
So a change being made at first base. And here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Cameron Meisner. Pasquantino in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. Ground ball, Austin Riley. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. At Olsen. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Acuna at the plate and takes high there. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Meisner coming on. And there are 2 outs. And the Royals Carlos Estevez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Atlanta, all set to start the 9th in this one. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Kinley. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Well struck left field. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
So the tying run at second. Fouled off down the right side. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Running tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Fires to the plate. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom half of the 9th, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. There's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The 0-2. Out to center. Thomas in and to his right. He's got it. That's out number 2. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Trying to send this to extra innings. Pulls that one foul.
Oh, 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Line drive and a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Kyle Farmer.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Farmer wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Making a move at first, coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. So up next, Eli White, 1 for 3. Going away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Good job to fight that one off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Dominic Smith into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Sack bunt towards third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. Garcia jumps out of the way of ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
Base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2. Now it's the right fielder, Cameron Meisner.
Hey!
That one off the mark, and the count 2-1. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it. Two aboard with 1 out. Vinny Pasquantino, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No, that's down.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Strom. A chance at his first save of the year. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and this game is tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Here's Matt Olsen down. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it. 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, catcher.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Chopper right side. Slings to first, and we're headed to the 11th. Back at Truist Park. Now we go to the 11th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Manager out of the dugout now. New pitcher for the Braves, Robert Suarez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Finds its way through, base hit. Around third. Perez with a knock, and the leadoff hitter is aboard. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. India stands in now and watches strike 1. That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-2. got him. And that's the first out.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
In there at the knees. And the count 1-1. Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Lane Thomas. Right through there for a strike.
That's the ball.
Perez off of first with 2 away.
That's the ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Ruled the swing. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 run across in the frame so far. We are in the 11th. Quick move to first. Perez back easily. Fly ball down the line, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. Line to left, and it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Lofton in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. That misses. Ball 1. Fastball. He gets out of the way. Oh, that one almost gets him again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Back to the top of the order. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Here comes the skipper, and Jose Suarez takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Austin Riley, 1 for 4 with a double.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Man at second. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they tag him out. Here comes the manager. So the Royals bring on a new arm, John Schreiber.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. That one outside. Ball 1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And fouled off. The 1-1. Just missed. Out towards right center field. Thomas on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. The Royals collect their first win of the season.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.